Hey everybody, this is David Caldwell with Hillshire Realty Group. Today we're talking about the list price to sales price ratio, what it is, why it's important, and how to use it for a marker for success. The list price to sales price ratio is the price a buyer pays for a home divided by the list price expressed as a percentage. If it's above 100%, the home sold for more than the list price. If it's less than 100%, the home sold for less than the list price. So this is an important number because it can be used to identify trends in the market. Are sellers underpricing their home to obtain multiple offers? Is that actually happening? Are sellers negotiating off the list price at all? Are buyers always paying over asking? That's something we hear in this marketplace a lot. So too often the real estate market is described as hot or cold. But the reality is the real estate market is more like a buffet. There's tons of options. Some are hot, some are cold, some are delicious, some are nauseating. You don't want to eat everything, and you can't compare every dish to the dish over here. So let's take a look at some of our local markets. Today we're going to review the original list price, meaning the price before any price reductions, if any, to the final sales price. And we're going to look solely at residential single-family detached homes that close escrow between October 15th and November 15th of 2020. So first up, let's just look at the entire west side of Portland, from the river through the Pearl District, all the way out to the suburbs in Hillsborough. So the greater west side of Portland. The average list price to sales price ratio was 99.74%. So people are paying on average almost full price. If we look at Tigard, or zip codes 97223, 97224 during the same time period, the average list price to sales price ratio was 100.92%, or almost 1% above the asking price on average. In that market, if you negotiated a full price offer, you beat the market. In Lake Oswego during that same time period, you saw the average list price to sales price ratio at 96.52, so a larger discount, but you generally see that with a little bit more expensive homes. Sherwood, 100.87, West Lynn, 99.51. So here's the point of all this. The list price to sales price ratio should be one of many data points that you're using as a home buyer or a seller to consider your strategy. How do you make an offer on this home? What's realistic? How should I price my home? Should I price it with a price reduction in mind? Do I have to sell it quickly? Is it going to take some time to sell? It's all part of the strategy you need to consider when looking at buying or selling real estate. So if you're curious about what's happening in your neighborhood or a good strategy for you in selling your house or purchasing a home, we'd love to sit down with you to have a strategic planning session and see how we can help you achieve your goals. You can always email us at hello@hillshirerealtygroup.com.